All right, we got to find the missing side here. That missing side happens to be x. And first thing to recognize here is we're dealing with 30, 60, 90 triangles, which have side ratios of 1 to root 3 to 2. So let's go ahead and start with what we know. We know that the side is 5. I also know that the 30-degree angle here is here, and it projects to that side. So if I take, I'm going to call this A in here, this side here that the 30-degree angle projects to. If I take that side A and multiply it by 2, that's going to give me the hypotenuse. And in this case, the hypotenuse happens to be 5. So I know that A times 2 equals 5. I can divide by 2. A would equal 5 halves, and that's a good start. So I've now got one measure in here, and I know this is a 30, 60, 90. So the first thing I've got to do is relate this back to the side that's opposite the 30. So I know that if I take, let's call this B, if I take the side that's opposite the 30 and I multiply it by root 3, then that's going to give me the side that's opposite the 60-degree angle. So we want to relate what we have to the side opposite the 30 here with the B using these side ratios. So one more time, if I take the side that's opposite the 30 and I multiply it by root 3, then it gives me the side that's opposite the 60, which happens to be 5 halves. So solve for B, divide by root 3. That gives me B equals, and dividing by root 3 is the same thing as 1 over root 3. Now we've got fractions we're multiplying. That gives me 5 over 2 root 3 in this particular case so far for B. Don't rationalize in the middle of a problem. So we want to wait until the end to rationalize. And the reason being, you might have some stuff cancel or simplify to a nice, easy answer in at the end or in the middle of a problem. If you rationalize, then it would take it out of that form. Okay, so let's leave it here. We've got B equals 5 over 2 root 3, and I've still got to, if I want to take the thing that's opposite the 30 and relate it to the hypotenuse, I got to multiply that by 2. So 2 times B equals 5 over 2 root 3 times 2. So I'm just multiplying by 2 on both sides. And you can see here when we multiply this, I've got a 2 on the top and a 2 on the bottom, and it simplifies just like I said. So x, or my hypotenuse, is going to be equal to 5 in the numerator over root 3. Now I want to rationalize because I've got x by itself, so I multiply by root 3 over root 3. My numerator simplifies to 5 root 3. My denominator simplifies to 3, and I'm done.